ever got married again, he would have to live next door.
People laughed when she said that, but this is high key what me and my long term partner do. And I really recommend it to any woman. If you can economically get into a situation where you don't have to live with your long term male partner, highly recommend it. Me and my boyfriend have been together for more than 5 years. We see a long future together. We want to be together for as long as it's still working. But part of it's still working is that we don't have to have those troublesome cishet labor and behavior dynamics in our household that plague so many straight couples. Now, don't get me wrong, my boyfriend is a huge feminist and he really tries to live a lifestyle where he is conscious of any low key or high key misogyny or exploitation of me and my femininity. But that doesn't mean that if we were to live together, all of the habits of straight couples together would fall away and we would live in some sort of domestic bliss. And because we're both in our 40s, we don't have children and we don't intend to have children, we don't have to imagine a future where we cohabit all of the time. I live in my apartment, he lives in his. We visit each other about 3 times a week. We are extremely embedded in each other's lives. We're in each other's wills in the way that a married couple might be, but we're not married and we don't cohabit. And I actually think that this contributes greatly to the long-term sustainability of our relationship. It's something that I absolutely recommend for women if it is a situation that you can get yourself into. I realize it's not realistic for people who have children and need to live in one house with their spouse in a way that they can share the labor and the costs. I realize it's not realistic if you can't afford to live separately for any other reason, but also it doesn't mean that you have to live alone. Living separately can just mean that you live with some friends, he lives with some friends, and you don't have to be up in each other's face all the time. The heteronuclear family and cohabiting model is patriarchal and was set up to serve capitalism. And the more that we can move away from this and towards structures of families that are more expansive and more community minded, where the definition of the people who are the closest to you isn't only restricted to the couple of people who might live in the household with you, I think the better we're all going to be as a society.